Back when I delivered pizza at night, the only thing I was scared of was bad tips. Most shifts were boring. Drop food, say thanks, drive back. Nothing ever happened. Until the night I took an order to a place that shouldn't have existed. It was raining hard and close to midnight, and we were already cleaning the shop when the printer spat out one last ticket. My manager looked annoyed until he read the tip line. Cash tip, $60, he said. I grabbed it immediately. The address was Briar Hill Road. I didn't recognize it, but for $60, I didn't care. The cook glanced at the ticket and said, "Isn't Briar Hill abandoned?" I laughed and told him, "Abandoned towns don't order pizza." The drive started normal, but after 10 minutes, the GPS led me away from the city. Streetlights disappeared. Houses thinned out. Soon, it was just trees and rain hitting my windshield. My signal dropped to nothing and the radio turned to static. Then I passed a rusted sign that said, "Welcome to Briar Hill." Under it was a faded line. Population 300. It felt old, forgotten. A minute later, I saw the neighbor. Every house looked dead. Boarded windows, broken fences, lawns swallowed by weeds. It looked like everyone had left years ago, except for one house. One house with the lights on, warm yellow light glowing through the curtains. My GPS said, "You have arrived." My gut told me to leave, but $60 is $60. I grabbed the pizza and walked up. The front door was already open. Primera knocked. Pizza delivery. Nothing. Inside smelled like dust and mold. Furniture covered in sheets. Cobwebs everywhere. It didn't look lived in at all. Then I heard footsteps upstairs. Slow. Dragging. Then a child laughing. My heart started racing. I set the pizza down and backed away. That's when I noticed the wall near the stairs. Photos, dozens of them, all delivery drivers, standing on the same porch. I just walked onto each photo, labeled with dates going back years. Under some, it said missing. Under others, it said never came home. Then I saw an empty space on the wall, with today's date written underneath. Waiting. The front door slammed shut behind me. The lights went out. Something small grabbed my sleeve. Then another hand. Cold. Tiny whispers surrounded me. Stay. I don't remember how I got out. I just remember running to my car and driving without looking back. When I got to the shop, my manager said, "Why didn't you take that last order?" We canceled it, but my hands still smelled like pizza. I quit the next day, and I've never found Briar Hill on any map since. The man who always tipped. There was one customer every driver loved. We called him the Tipper, because every time he ordered, he left crazy money. 50, 60, sometimes $100. So whenever his address popped up, we fought over it. The first time I delivered there, he handed me $70 for 2 pizzas. Old guy. Quiet. Pale. He didn't smile, just stared at me like he was memorizing my face. It felt weird, but I wasn't about to question free money. Then he started ordering every night, only when I was working. Every single time, I got the delivery, and every time, the tip got bigger. That's when he started saying things that made my skin crawl. Long day today, he'd ask, how do you know? Primera sa y once. You look tired. Another night, he said, you should fix that loose window in your bedroom. My stomach dropped. I'd never told him where I lived. He just smiled and closed the door. After that, I started feeling watched, like someone was behind me when I walked to my car, like headlights followed me too long at night. Then one delivery, he handed me an envelope with my tip. Something extra, he said. Inside were photos, pictures of me at work, at the gas station, walking into my apartment, sleeping, taken through my bedroom window. My blood went cold. I ran back to his apartment to confront him. The door was unlocked. Inside was empty. No furniture, no. Nothing. Except walls covered in photos. Thousands of them. All me. Every day. Every angel. Then I heard the door close behind me. A voice whispered, I tip the ones I want to keep. I ran so fast, I almost fell down the stairs. Next day, I told my manager everything. He checked the system. That apartment number didn't exist. No customer, no orders, nothing. But the money in my pocket was real. I moved out that week, and sometimes late at night, I still feel like someone's watching from the dark. The delivery to my own address. The last story is the one that still messes with me the most, because it wasn't some stranger. It was me. Near closing one night, an order popped up with my name on it. Shame. Full name. Same apartment address. I laughed and showed my coworker. System glitch. But the order was prepaid and couldn't be cancelled. Manager told me to just deliver it. So I drove home. The whole ride felt wrong. Like I was heading somewhere I shouldn't go. When I got there, my apartment lights were off. Nobody home. I lived alone, but the app said, customer waiting. I walked to my door. There was already a pizza sitting on the mat. I hadn't placed it there. Written on the box in marker were the words, don't come inside. My heart started pounding. Then my door slowly creaked open by itself. Dark hallway, inside, and someone standing there. My height, my shape, my clothes, just standing still, watching me. The app buzzed. Delivery completed, but I was still outside. So, who was inside? The door slammed shut, and the locks clicked. My phone died instantly. I didn't go in. I slept in my car that night. When I came back the next morning with the landlord, everything looked normal. Nothing missing, nothing broken, except the pizza box was now on my kitchen table, cold, and one slice was gone. I moved out that same day, because sometimes I wonder if I had gone inside, maybe I wouldn't be the one telling this story right now.